Alright, welcome to Ghost Recon Wildlands. So this is going to be a playthrough for as long as I can play it, because I've heard that it can get quite repetitive. There's a video going to kick off in a second I'm going to watch. This will give an introduction to the story and the plot. So that'll be starting up in just a couple of seconds. I think the stream is live, so we'll just wait for this video. Here it is.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed UNIDAD, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
All right. Nice little introduction. So, yeah, I've not played this before, really. I had a quick go when it first came out. I didn't like it very much. I've since decided to give it another go. I've had a quick run through just before I decided to stream this. Probably about 2.5 hours, just the first mission, basically, just so I can get to grips with the controls. And I enjoyed it, so I'm hoping to play through as much of this as possible, but I have heard that it gets repetitive. We're going to go on an empty slot and start from scratch. Yeah, I've heard it gets very repetitive, doing the same things over and over, so we'll see. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. There was a game I played absolutely years ago, and the people that you would take out had like different cards with like the jack of clubs, and then it would be like, yes, I can't remember what game that was, but I enjoyed it, and this reminds me a lot about that. I'm not interested in choosing different things here. He looks absolutely fine, so we'll just save that character. I'm going to play this on regular because I'm not an expert. Like I said, I'm a beginner, so I'm just going to play it as it was meant to be played, without enemies getting buffs and all that kind of stuff. I'm probably going to explain what I've interpreted as how best to play it from my 2.5 hours. I'll just talk through what I'm doing as I go. But yeah, so this is going to be a stealth playthrough, by the way. The approach I always take with games like this is stealth, so it's not really going to be sort of going in all guns blazing. In fact, I actually tried to do one of the missions when I was practicing with this, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I just went in all guns blazing, and I died straight away. So I actually find this game a little bit tricky. It can be tricky if you just go in all guns blazing, so I'm going to play through all the cutscenes. I'm going to try and read as much as I can. I want to get immersed. So yeah, let's watch this opening scene now.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country?
I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right?
I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Four soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar's 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru, you found him. Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar's 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
All right, that was a nice introduction. So yeah, so our first mission, just again, I'm a complete beginner. This is the first time playing through. It's going to be stealth, which I think is appropriate for this type of group. It reminds me of Predator, the movie Predator. You know, they're kind of like, they're a group, they know each other, they work together really well. I guess that's what we are when they turn up in, what was it, Colombia in the movie Predator. And they've been given a mission, and that's what they're going to do. So I'm just going to have a quick look around at the controls here, see what I've got. So first of all, just going to quickly look at the map. So I understand, as I say, this is my first time playing through, and I've had a quick practice run before I do this. So I know that when you zoom out, you've got all these different provinces. You can see that we've got production, destabilization 0. So this is production, this is influence, this is security, this is smuggling, and they're the 4 categories, the 4 operations. And so we're starting off in Itacua, I guess, and this is a security zone. There are 10 files to pick up here. I'm not going to go out of my way to just like try and collect everything, but what I am going to do is follow the missions. And I also see that on this map here there are a number of villages and towns that we don't know about. We've just arrived in Bolivia. We've been given a mission. We've, you know, obviously it's like we're mercenary. It's like we're a mercenary group or something. So there is a lot to discover. So I am going to be checking out these towns. Our first mission, of course, is to go and find Amaru. So let's have a read this. Pakatari's uncle Amaru is considered to be the heart of the rebel movement. The Guitarist 26 was founded on his revolutionary ideals. Can't really see what that's saying. Was founded on his revolutionary ideals, so it was a big win for the cartel when they managed to capture him, get to Amaru, and extract him at all costs. So that's what we're going to be doing first and foremost. This is, I guess, our sort of makeshift headquarters, and this is the route to our objective. So let's go with that. I know you can redeploy, so sometimes we might think this will be we need to do this at night. So yeah, you can redeploy at different times of the day. The only 3 things I'm going to be using at the top here is this one, which is the tactical map, this one, which is our skills menu, none of which we can get at the minute anyway, and this one, which is our loadout. So I'm only going to be using those 3. The rest of them are related to sort of co-op and multiplayer, which I'm not going to be doing. So only these 3 are going to be relevant. It looks as if at the moment we can edit our assault rifle here, so I could actually stick, I'll actually go back parts, so I could actually stick a suppressor on that, but I just want to have a quick check and see if that's actually the best gun to start us off with. So let's have a look, see what else we've got. This one here, it says viewing gunsmith at the bottom in there. So I've noticed that when it says viewing gunsmith, it's not a gun that you can edit. So I can't actually put, this one is a gun I can edit. So I could put, so other than the rate of fire, this gun is better by the looks of it. Because I know that I can actually stick a suppressor on it. So if I stick a suppressor on that, and go back out, I could perhaps also do some other stuff. Can't do anything with that. The scope, it's iron sight, so that I might as well just keep that on it. Trigger, full auto or a semi-auto, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. So I've stuck a suppressor on this, and that's going to be our sort of assault rifle. What else have we got? Or is this the one that I've just... Yeah, this first one is the one that I've just updated. That'll do, because I know the handgun has also got a suppressor on it as well. And like I say, this playthrough, primarily it's going to be all about stealth. So we don't have any decent means of getting to our objective, so I'm just going to be driving there. We'll take the Jeep.
Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. The kind of ideology always.
I'm going to try and make this immersive as possible. So realistic.
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Alright, so yeah, so I'm not going to be flying off mountains and stuff like that, at least not yet anyway. I'm just going to be treating this as if it's one of those movies, you know, like Tears of the Sun with Bruce... Christ, I can't even remember his Bruce. You know what I'm talking about. Famous actor. Bruce Willis. As we pass through sort of areas. I think, you know, we've just arrived in Bolivia, so as we pass through certain areas, I'm probably going to want to explore as well, just to see if there's anything there that can support our mission. And if I remember correctly, just from my little sort of 2.5 hour practice run before this, we do kind of come up toward a chapel. Oh, Christ. Yeah, is this it? Little chapel town. Let's pull in here and just have a little... We'll have a little explore around here as well. When, you know, like games like Assassin's Creed before they got crap, you know, like Syndicate was the last one I played and it was set in London. And I just loved exploring the environment and getting immersed in the environment. They did a fantastic job. And I think they've done a fantastic job in this one as well. Let's check out this legend. Alright, so this is not an audio, this is just something to read. The Winfala is an indigenous emblem in the Andes. It's 7-colour flag with a checkered pattern, each colour related to a natural or religious element. Its origin is confusing and different versions exist, each depending on what part or ethnic group of the Inca Empire it represents. Since 2009, the Aymara version has officially become the dual flag of Bolivia. Along with the classic red, yellow and green banner, it now stands as a symbol of ethnical diversity. Okay. These are the Kingslayer files. So I know there are 10 of these, and that's our first one. Alright, so where are we on the map? So we can see that we're just at a little Santa Catalina Chapel. Alright, so we've just discovered Santa Catalina Chapel. And now we're going to just quickly have a check to see if there's anything else that could be of interest to us here before we move on. I thought that might have been, like, I guess it's a sundial or something, because I don't think it's a telescope. If it is, you can't use it anyway. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's head off.
Buckle up, people.
I sure meet. No, I've not played Just Cause. I haven't played any of the Just Causes, actually. I don't like arcadey games, you know, like hack and slashes and just like doing things for the hell of it. I like a good storyline, and I always assumed this looks cool. Little market on the side of the road. I think little touches like that are important in creating a world. This looks like a little cemetery, little mausoleums and things like that. So Just Cause never appealed to me because I kind of, the way it was marketed is just like just running around blowing stuff up. I know that's fun for a lot of people, but for me, I really like immersion and storyline. Alright, let's just park up here. Oh, just put the brakes on. Alright, so this is going to be, I think we've arrived. This is where we're going to grab that lieutenant. Now, I know this is, from my practice run beforehand, I know this is not particularly difficult, this one, but this is the first kind of little bit of practice with the weapons, with the stealth. So, alright, so this is just a small outpost. We're going to head up here. Let's check out the tutorials. So Recon, hold mouse button to aim and mark enemies, Z to use a drone, B to use binoculars. Alright, so let's head off the road here just for a second.
Deploying drone.
Let's see.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
Alright. So it looks pretty safe to take this guy down.
The target. Switch to suppressors.
Now, I believe I'm just going to use the handgun. I'm fairly sure I've got a suppressor on that rifle, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, so using SMGs. Synchronized shot. So yeah, using Q, and you can hold Q or fire a shot in order to This is another aspect of this game that I just think is absolutely fantastic because it's so realistic. Like synchronized shot.
I'm moving to position.
The fact you've got to wait for your like comrade to move into position as well.
Enemy down.
He just stayed. Alright, so we got something here that we can tag. I am just playing for fun, that's right, yeah, I'm not a professional streamer, as you can tell from the fact I've only got 4 followers. Don't get me wrong, I think being a professional streamer looks like a lot of fun, and I don't think anybody in their right mind would rather go to an office job rather than play video games. But yeah, no, just playing this for fun. I'm just right into these kind of games at the moment, to be honest with you. Alright, we've got something else we can tag here. I can almost guarantee at some point things are going to go wrong. I am bound to make mistakes. So, although I'm going to be going stealthy in this, chances are this is going to probably turn into a full-blown... I wonder if my comrades can be seen.
I got a narco over here, at the foot of the watchtower.
Alright, level 2. I'm not going to be... let's just... we'll finish this mission before we take a look at the skills menu, actually. Oh.
Quédate quieto.
Pinche cabrón.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
Alright, so we now know the location of Amaru, and the plan is to literally just go straight there and get him. We do have some enemies over here, and I plan on taking them out and securing some supplies from the outpost down there.
Let's get moving.
What I'm going to do first is I'm going to put another point. The first thing I've realized is very good to have is an extra point in this sync shot. So that's the first thing I'm going to... Now when it comes to skills, I'm not just going to go up here and get everything I possibly can. I don't really want to do that. There's certain things that I think would benefit this particular playstyle. And an extra sync shot is definitely one of those things. The other thing I've discovered is pretty good about this is you don't just like... You can't just stick points in anytime you want. You actually need supplies. And as you can see, to get that next sync shot, I'm going to need a hell of a lot of whatever they are. I'm not sure what they are, and I can't mouse over it and it doesn't tell me. But yeah, that particular type of supply is what I'm going to need for that. Probably going to improve the drone's night vision at some point soon as well. Let's see if we can just have a look through here without getting seen.
See a second target.
Oh. So yeah, so we got a guy down there. I think there's going to be 4 of them in total.
Civilians in the area. Watch your targets. They're gonna spot you. Back up.
Right, this is my suppression rifle, so I'm going to get this as well. Right, I think what we're going to do is just quickly send the drone up just to find out, because I know there's a 4th, so I just want to see where that 4th one is. Is that guy? happened to that one? He's disappeared. But what happened to him? I didn't shoot him. I'm almost certain there's a fourth one as well. Is that him? No, it's a motorbike. Alright. Tell you what, let's just see what happens. There he is.
I got a third.
Moving to position. I need to get to a better position. Copy. Target marked. Ready to engage.
I definitely need a better...
Firing. He's gone.
Alright.
That was close.
Let's go and check out the outpost. I definitely need a better scope on this rifle, that's for sure. I've noticed on this bit that the bodies disappear. I've got this on pretty high settings, so it's a bit disappointing to see the bodies just disappear like that, but let's check out this one.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
So we've got some comms tools over here in the hut. This is food, okay. We've got another document over here, I see. So this is up near the chapel tower, I guess.
The Sicarios have found the escaped prisoner in the village of Culta. What a wonderful name for a town. They were protecting him. See? The village is known to Unidad as a haven for rebels. Why do these rebels even bother? Kill them all. The whole village. Visit divine wrath upon Culta and wipe it off the face of the earth. Claro, al rato.
Alright, so El Miro reports to El Sueno that the town of Culta is harboring rebels, and Sueno orders him to wipe the place right off the map. So we know that there's a town here called Culta somewhere, and that it's basically been wiped off the map, so that'll be something that we try and find. Cheating a little bit, but I think it might be this one up here, because I think I went there. So I think it might be that one, but we'll check that out anyway. So here's our outpost that we've now managed to clear, and we've found out that Amaro is being kept down here. So that's where we're going to be headed now. Now it doesn't look as if there's a chopper anywhere near, so we are probably... In fact, I'm going to try and just use the bike. I think there is a bike kicking around here. And my comrades are going to meet me down there. We're going to have to go off-road for this one. So we're heading south. Yeah, pretty much just heading south. Oh. Difficult to control this bike. Can do wheelies? Nah. Alright, we're getting pretty close. Oh. Alright, this looks like a pretty good place to regroup. And my loyal companions have followed me down. Alright, let's make our way through this, through the bush, I think they call it. These must be the outlying, not sure what they are, is that tea? But these are the outlying fields. So we're going to move in. We've actually regrouped a little bit early. We're on the other side of the river.
Enemy activity nearby.
Alright.
I got one narco.
I don't see him.
By the helo.
let's check out the tutorial. So yeah, just using suppressed handguns, try and go for crouching, and using our, yeah, fair enough.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
Send up the drone, we'll quick reconnaissance.
Spotting another tango. Tango number 3.
Okay, so there's Amaru, he's in that. That's going to be our getaway, the chopper.
Here's target number 5. Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
Oh, and it's gone tits up already because, was that somebody driving past who noticed us or something?
Alright, breathe easy.
Alright, let's change our position. We'll approach from a different angle. So because of the distance, I don't think... Oh, well, I haven't even got a decent suppressor on this one either.
I'm getting a position. Target marked. Got him. He's down.
I got a Sicario over here. Inside the barn. Take a look.
This is not really a very good angle to come in on. I think over there by the pylon, that would have been a far better place to come in because there's lots of places to sort of to hide. So let's see if we can relocate. Let's get behind these tires.
I'm moving to position. Target acquired. Standing by.
Let me find a good position. Say the word, boss.
I think when it goes red like that, when it's a red circle... hiya, Luke. Doing alright, man. I think when it goes like a red circle like that, I think that means that they've lost sight. So like now...
That tango's down. That was fucking close.
Check it out, weapons case. This will go nice with my boots.
Panoramic sight, so that's great because I was just saying I needed a... Now while we've got a nice comfortable position here, let's send the drone up. Just to see if there are any nasty surprises. Oh, got distracted. Alright, there he is. Let's just go and shut this down now. I could hear voices like people were talking to each other, so I assumed it were... I guess it's Amaru. He's the one who's talking. Alright, let's just go and do a sweep. Just to make sure we've got everything. What's this one? Comms again. Okay, so I know that one's comms. I recognize that one now. Stream's going alright, yeah. It's there's only you in here.
Are you Amaru? What's left of him anyway? Come on, we're getting you out of here.
Alright, we've gotten rid of them pretty well there actually. I thought I'd alerted them pretty early on, but we managed to get things back on track. So now we're gonna head back to headquarters.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Alright. Job well done.
Where are you taking me?
I don't think we need a tutorial on the helicopter. I think I've got the controls down.
Take it up with him, senor.
Yeah, cheers, Luke. Like I say, this is my first time playing this properly, so had a quick practice run before I started. But no, I'm enjoying this now. I played this when it first came out years ago and I didn't enjoy it, but yeah, I'm enjoying it now. Usually play RPG, and strategy. That's pretty much it. But first-person shooters, this obviously is strategy. It's like a third-person shooter, I suppose, but it's strategy as well. So yeah, quite enjoy it. Alright, here we are, back at headquarters. Struggling to get a nice clean landing.
This is it.
So, Amaru, he started off the rebellion, or at least he was a key proponent to it, and they managed to capture him, but we've now got him back. We've got a weapons case. If this was here before, I never noticed it.
Awesome. I could put this to use.
Sniper rifle, so definitely useful. And we're up to level 3. We'll level up as soon as we get through this cutscene.
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
See, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Alright. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is another one I like to play as well. Fantastic. That's just my escape to the Wild West game that I like playing.
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itacua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, The Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
Alright, so now we know who's running this province. I'm in the UK, Luke. Sorry about that, I was just watching the... I'm not going to talk through the cutscenes or anything like that. It's pretty immersive. I want to find out all about the story. This is my first time playing it, and I want to make sure I get all the story points. So now, this is Le Yuri and El Polito. So if we actually go back to our attack... Oh, don't really need to do that. So now we can see who these people are. Yeah, and that La Paga guy... Yeah, I don't need to know that. Yeah, so there he is. So he's actually hiring them, and that's where we are now, isn't it? That's like Itacua. So that's kind of where they're looking after. So if I click on them, it takes me straight there. Okay. All right, so we've got a list. We've got 1 of 6 missions. So we're back here at our headquarters. We don't know what this area is up here. I'm tempted to go and investigate this area before we go any further, but I think if I come off this, maybe it's going to update.
That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall, personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
Explore a province to find information about its Recon. I guess that means boss. Select major intel on attack map and unlock new missions. And as we just said on the way out the door there, we're going to leave no stone unturned. We're going to like turn everything upside down. So I guess that's what it's all about. So if we go back onto the map now, we can see these sort of major intel locations. I think maybe if you you can adjust things in the options menu, so you can reduce the amount of things that appear on the HUD. And I think it probably is possible, maybe, to have these not appear, because it is kind of a spoiler. You've got different locations on the map to try and discover, so you would come across these eventually anyway, but I guess it makes it kind of, it would take a hell of a lot longer if you couldn't see where these major intel locations were. But there's an area here. It's an unknown location. It's clearly a village of some kind, so I think I'm going to head up that way. We've also got something here, and ultimately we're going to be heading over here to see what's going on, get that major intel. But I think there's a couple of things to discover up here, so maybe we're going to do a scenic route. We'll head down into this village, then we'll head west into this area here, Katani. And it looks as if there's information we can find in those locations on our way down across to this northeastern town. So let's do that. We've got a helicopter, but so I could of course just fly straight there, but I don't think that would be the best thing to do. So let's we're going to be heading southwest, which is kind of this location, and we've got a van. So let's drive it. I also want to be taking a quick look at... I don't stream on a daily basis, Luke, unfortunately.
Let's go.
I've got daddy duties, unfortunately, so not always able to get online and stream. But when I do, I do enjoy it. Am I going the right direction here? Yeah, so southwest, and then we're going to be taking a right, heading north, and having a look and seeing what this village is here. Software development, Luke.
GPS says the place is named Yopil. I don't see any signs of fighting. It's just a ghost town.
suppose either the cartel or the dogs chased everybody off.
Thought I killed the dogs.
Nomad, I've got Pakatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itacua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Atari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pakatari now?
Atari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Right, new mission come through. We've also found this new legend. Let's take a look. Dogtown. There is a village in Itacua whose name no one in Bolivia dares to say. This village is called Yopil, and locals believe it's cursed. A few months ago, all its villagers disappeared overnight. No one has seen anything or heard of them ever since. Some people believe Santa Blanca snatched the entire village. The village has since been colonized by a pack of hounds and is referred to as Dogtown. The legend goes that if you use a special whistle, you can control the dogs. I wonder if we can find that whistle then. Seems as if you can find that whistle somewhere, so maybe it's somewhere in Yopil, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time sort of wandering around looking for that whistle. Stick to the story. So where can I see the missions then? It says here, oh, do I just press right? Missions. It said new mission. Oh, wait. Have I gone under the wrong... so you right-click on the province on the map. Right, okay. So Amaro's rescue is complete. Restarting a complete mission does not count. No, I don't want to do that. Are you sure you want to reset? No, definitely not. So Rebellion Rising. The rebel movement in Itacua is in bad shape, and Pakatari needs our help. The more we support him, the more support we can expect from him in the future. Stop and tag the Santa Blanca convoy. It doesn't look as if there's kind of like a time limit on that. So I guess we're just going to see that. If I click on that... Oh, I guess that's it down there. There isn't a time limit, so I guess we can just do that when we see them. So we've got some new stuff. In fact, yeah, I think we're going to exchange... let's trade out the submachine gun for the new sniper rifle that we just found. Which one was it? Was it this one? Or was it this one? How do I know which one it was? A priceless gun from Frozen Manhattan. Well, neither of these can be edited. Yeah, so neither of these can be edited, so I'm actually not going to be able to use any of them. This looks like a better one, though. And I can edit it as well. So it's already got a suppressor on it. Yeah, so maybe this was it. Maybe this was the sniper rifle. Alright, so this will be my go-to distance weapon. And actually, could we found a scope as well, didn't we? Right, it's equipped with this one, so that's alright. So we've got a sniper rifle for distance, we've also got our handgun for up-close stealth, and then this one up here. Yeah, this one seems like a better run and gun. Let's have a quick look at our cooperation mode I'm not interested in. Let's have a quick look at our skills here. So, revive speed, we could put in one there. I'm not too bothered about that, but I am going to be interested in stuff like this further on. Freed rebels become more effective fighters. Yeah, I'm interested in that, but we can't get that until I'm level 5. I'm currently level 3. Physical, increase the duration of damage resistance after being revived. Stamina, so those could be useful. I'm not going to be diving in on parachute just yet, so I'm not really too bothered about getting parachute just yet. Binocular zoom, increase the maximum zoom of your binoculars. That would be useful. And definitely like Recon binoculars, that would definitely be useful as well. Night vision drone, battery and range. And then stability and hip fire. I think the drone is definitely going to be another key one. But I'm unsure yet, so let's not jump straight in. Alright. So we've discovered your pill here. That looks like a truck, like a side mission. If I get around to doing side missions, I get around to doing them. I'm not massively desperate for those supplies just yet. So let's stick to the mission.
The Santa Blanca cartel is making large strides in purging the country of your rebel menace. We can't do it alone. Este insulso de Pacatari and his rebels, autodefensas, talk of raising you out of poverty, of putting control of the country's destiny in the hands of the farmer. But Pacatari lies. Men like him make their promises, give you hope, but all they want is power, control. We have seen it before.
Damn, haven't seen anything like this since I was in a sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. The rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell. Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Squad orders. I'm familiar with them, so that's cool.
Got some hostile activity.
Alright, so we're going to be making our way across here, but we have got snipers and towers set up, so we're going to need to either just sneak past these or neutralize them. Let's take a look.
I got eyes on a sniper.
Oh,
Got another tango.
I'm getting a position. Let me get into position.
let's use our squad to take these out.
I've got the target. Say the word. Tango is shot down. Engaging.
Alright.
We're clear over here.
I don't have Discord, Luke, unfortunately. That is something I'm going to try and remedy fairly soon, but I don't actually have Discord.
Nearby. Yo, cartel gunman. There, at the checkpoint.
Alright, so we've got a checkpoint coming up. Let's get across the river.
The drone is up.
I'm assuming that chopper, it's not appearing on the map, so I can't actually see it being an enemy or something like that, but... Alright, so this little checkpoint here looks like it's only got one man. So I think I could be able to do that myself, shouldn't have any issue. Let's take this guy out and see what we've got. Definitely got ammo there, I can see.
It's a Santa Blanca commendation. Those Sicarios will be missing this.
Oh, we got some kind of medal.
Wear this with my Class A uniform.
Enemy activity. Stay sharp.
Oh. Looks like two more snipers, or at least guards.
Got a tango. Got another tango.
I'm moving to position. Need to get to a better position. Target marked. Ready to engage. Fuck. Engage. That's one less bad guy.
That sounded like it didn't go well, but seemed to...
That's it, we're clear.
Alright, let's move on to this town down here then. So let's just quickly check the map again. So this is Katani, a small rice planters village. So it's nothing serious here, but there is a lieutenant we need to speak to. So yeah, so this is Yorpil and Katani, and we've taken out a few guards on the checkpoints there. So let's move on into Katani, and is that telling me that I can... Right, it's saying fast travel. I thought it was going to give me some information there, but at least we know that it's a rice planters village, so it's nothing serious, but let's go and see if we can speak to that lieutenant. So we got, looks like a mill here on the outskirts of the town. Nothing here that's going to interest us. Yeah, social media is not my thing, Luke, which is
Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
which I think for somebody who's wanting to do some streaming is not a great thing. I'm on YouTube. Check out YouTube Gaming for Escapism. All right, so we've got some people here. I'll tell you what, let's get down and send the drone in for a quick reconnaissance.
Got eyes on a tango. He's got a lot of background.
Not really sure what a lot of background means. Maybe it means that there are civilians around there, so we've got to be careful. Alright, it looks like we're only faced with 2 here. Let's close in.
This shit right here is why the cartel's gotta be stopped.
Maybe we should keep the guns down, make sure we don't scare anybody.
You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
Alright, so this is Katani, I think it was pronounced. Got the lieutenant across here. We've also got reloads. Yeah, that's Gaming for Escapism. Just the name that's on here, Luke. Alright, here's the lieutenant. Supply raids provide large amounts of supplies. Skill points unlock. So let's check out the supplies, because as I level up, Rebel Ops, upgrade Rebel support skills. Let's go for the supplies.
Got a 20 on a fully laden cartel chopper. Let's see if...
Conduct supply raids to gain large amounts of supplies. Use these kind of lieutenants to give us tips on where they are, I suppose, and use them to unlock new skills. Cool. Oh, we also got some supplies. Medication. There's our ammo. We're already full. So this is Katani. Little village. We've got some Unidad presence, but that's on the outskirts of town, I guess. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so we do actually have that Unidad stuff going on over there. I can't say that I fully remember what the deal is with the Unidad people. But I'll tell you what, I think we've done all we need to do here, so let's head back out onto yeah, so let's head over to this eastern town here in the northeast. We'll pick up this intel, we'll see what kind of trouble there is going on around there, and then I think that'll be the end of this stream. But let's go and grab a car, because we've got some driving to do. I'm sure they won't mind if I borrow this van. Oh!
Alright, we're good.
So it just goes to show then that nothing immediately, so that's food parcels, nothing immediately just appears on the map. You've got to actually explore in order to find these things, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's realistic. Gasoline, 50. So it is definitely in your best interests to kind of scout around a town and see what you can find. Got some villages there, so
Hey, ¿qué pasa? We've got enemy activity nearby.
so we could definitely engage Unidad here. I think they are actually better armed and better trained. And it looks as if they've kind of commandeered some land just up this road. Tell you what, let's do some reconnaissance.
Marking an enemy. Got another tango. I got a third target.
Heavy soldiers, Unidad forces, heavily armed and hostile. Alright, so that logo there is heavily armored. Or heavily armed. So I guess that doesn't mean necessarily he's going to be more difficult to kill, just that he's got more killing power. All right, let's take them out. Try out our new.
Check your targets. We got civilians all over the place.
Yeah, he is wearing a helmet, so.
I'm getting a position. Let me find a good position.
So you two take position, and I'll take out the guy on the right.
I've got the target. Say the word, boss. Target is down. Clear.
Unidad pull shit like this and still call themselves soldiers? Fuck that.
So they have got like some decent. I don't know. Can I just let's try this. Let's. So they've got an R5 RGP. I don't really know what that means. Let's check it out. I mean, that looks pretty decent, so it does look as if... So we can equip a suppressor on this. It's currently automatic, but I can... Oh, it's only automatic, so there is no semi-automatic for this one. But it has got, like, multiple zooms, so I quite like that. Alright, we'll keep this one. We've still got our sniper rifle. Alright, let's head north onto the roadside and see if we can commandeer a vehicle. Because I can't see anything else over here. Let's take a quick look at the map. We have got some properties just down here. Let's continue down this road and see what we can find. Might as well holster our guns because I don't really think we're going to come across anything else. Yeah, drop that information, Luke. No bother. Cheers. So it's just like an old chapel. That's more like a mausoleum. Yeah, just some cemetery stuff going on down here. All right, so we need to head north onto the motorway, and then due east, and let's get to that town. This is the northern part of the province here, so I think across that border there is a completely... Oh.
Hold up, they're gonna see you.
Right, we're gonna need to take out some of these, let's see what we're dealing with.
Sniper out there.
Drone is airborne. Spotting another tango.
Got it, moving. Let me get a good sight line. Target ready. Acquired. Call the shot. Target down.
All right. Looks like we've got some guards heading over. We could probably be out of here by the time they get here anyway, so let's move on. Yeah, so we're pretty close to the border here. We don't really want to be crossing the border just yet. I'm going to stop the next car that comes along, actually. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to commandeer a vehicle. Out of the car.
Guns down. We don't need to frighten these people.
I'll drive.
And that representation of death affirms life. And life, real life. Not that habit of modern living. But la verdadera vida trembles with...
It's like guys hanging from the lamppost at the side of the road there. So yeah, Bolivia is clearly... Alright, let's slam the brakes on for a second. Quick check of this map. We are getting dangerously close to the border here, and it may actually result in some kind of conflict. Let's see if we can get past without causing any issues. We've got a van coming out here, but I think that's just like delivery guy or something. Yeah, okay, we got past. I think he's talking about us.
Kidnap our compañeros. They burn our crops and destroy our mines. These outsiders are cowards, saboteurs, terrorists, and we will not tolerate their presence.
Alright, cheers, Luke.
Bring me the head of one of these outsiders, and I'll give you $1 million. This offer is open to all, to the cartel sicarios, to the men and women of Unidad, to the local villagers and farmers of Bolivia. $1 million per head. For your aid in bringing order to this country, wealth can be yours.
A little bit of lag there. Okay, so it sounded as if he's just put a price in our heads. Not sure whether that has any effect in-game. Alright, so Buena Vida town. So that's where we've just arrived. San Francisco Church is the... Let's take a look at the map. So Buena Vida. The SB conquered this rebel town in a long battle. SB. That might be stupid, but I can't remember what SB stands for. Santa Brava, is it? Alright, so it looks like we've got some intel here, which we already know about. We've got our major intel, we've also got a Kingslayer file and a helicopter. There's obviously going to be so many other things, I imagine, to discover. But what's this here? Is this a rebel that we can recruit? Let's go and check it out. So it doesn't look like we can interact with him, but if we end up in a gunfight, presumably he's going to help us out. Alright, let's go check out the rest of the town. Got a couple of houses over here. Yeah, just basic residential stuff. Let's head up. When it said SB conquered this place... That didn't sound good. When it said SB conquered this place, I assumed it meant that it was going to be full of enemies, but it looked... That guy there, that rebel, is just wandering around freely, so presumably this is a safe place. Alright, gasoline, that was a pretty good supply. Some more gasoline, so we've got pretty good supply. Let's take a look one more time, just at our skills, because we've got quite a bit of supply now. Revive speed still. Diversion lure, a mine. We could still upgrade the drone. Yeah, okay. Let's put it... No, I'll tell you what, let's just leave that. Let's just leave it. I'm not ready to upgrade just yet. Alright, let's go and check out this intel. So this looks like some kind of embassy building. Alright, second floor. So that's highlighted skill points on our map. Right, okay. Let's head over towards the... Oh, we've also got a plane here as well. Alright, let's head over to the second intel. Hope this is not too boring to watch. I'm enjoying it, but I've gone for the immersion approach here. Oh, so we do actually have enemies here then. And it seems as if our intel here is right smack bang in a bit of an enemy zone. Will do, Luke. Definitely, I will do. As soon as I finish the stream. Alright, so this zone is actually quite hostile.
Got another tango.
Sniper there, or at least somebody... Pretty... Oh.
Marking a captain.
Yeah, whenever it comes to skill trees and stuff, I like to kind of to invest points in them when I actually need them. So now, for example...
Close to that stack of tires.
So now, for example, I could think, oh, well, actually, it would have been good to have more battery power there or more range. Alright, let's get our sniper rifle out. I think we're going to need to... I've noticed as well that it's like an orange sort of hazy thing, isn't it, when it doesn't know the exact location of the enemy. But when we do know the exact location, that haze becomes just an individual blob. So he's got a circle with 2 lines above it, so I guess that means that he's, like it said, I think it said located the captain. There's a guy coming down here as well.
We got civilians dangerously close. Check. Okay, we're still good.
I got another. That's 5.
Is this the guy who was on top? Keeping an eye out on top. Alright, got a couple of guys up the top there. I'm tempted to head up that way and neutralize them first. I mean, they're right out the way, aren't they? So, actually, no, I've changed my mind. We'll head down towards the captain.
Got a narco over here, over by the helo.
I could have taken him out there, but we don't really know who's over in that direction. Let's do some reconnaissance again. So we got that guy there. This is a general scout of the town. Looks like some kind of what, supermarket there. There's the guy we want. Right, okay. We know there's somebody in this building. We don't know how many exactly. But we know there's at least one, and it could be the captain. Keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, that'll do. This is going to be a long shot with a sniper rifle.
Tango knows somebody's got a beat on.
Down. They're gonna see you.
That was a... Yeah, so this sniper rifle is good, but the rate of fire is not what I expected. Like, I didn't check that. I didn't pay enough attention to that. Okay, let's move in. I think being able to zoom further in with the binoculars is definitely another skill point. Another potential skill point. Alright, so we know there's at least one guy in here. Let's check out the rebel operations this time.
Got the location of a rebel radio transmitter that's been shut down. Let's go help them get their message out.
Rebels are allies. Rebel ops unlock support skills. Locate rebel ops on attack map. Yeah. Okay. It's actually one of those missions that killed me when I was just doing a quick practice run before I started streaming. That's what I mean. I think like stealth is pretty easy, but as soon as it comes time to actually open fire, you can die really quickly. Or at least I did. Hopefully these are not just going to go running through the village. Hopefully they don't trigger stuff though, I mean. Alright, looks like our major intel's down this road. Ah, oh, for God's sake.
We're out of the cage.
So it looks like there's like open... Well, I guess we're... Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to support them. Okay. I think they've got it. There's only one guy left over there, and there's 3 of them, so I don't think they're gonna have any issues at all. Let's go get this major intel. Oh, somebody's coming. Turn around.
An Unidad captain who sends prisoner to Yuri and Polita for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are, but he's sitting in an Unidad firebase.
All right. So we've got a new mission. The Unidad captain of FOB Armadillo frequently sends prisoners to La Yuri and El Palito for interrogation. Get to the FOB Armadillo, track down the base captain, and find out what he knows. Okay, so we've got a lead. And that is south. So yeah, that's actually south. And on the way there, we're actually going to be heading down to an area here. It looks like a small outpost, but it looks like another location that we need to check out. There's also another small outpost north of that we need to check out as well. So yeah, we do have a chopper. So I think it might be a good idea to fly south. We can land down here near this outpost, and from there, oh, it looks like we've got a plane as well. Oh, that's a side mission. So yeah, we can land here, and then just from there we can just go on foot to the second outpost, and then maybe even take the chopper down to that. No, didn't want to do that. No, didn't want to do that either. For God's sake, man. All right, there we go. All right, let's go and see what this Kingslayer file is. That's going to be our next port of call. Auto mode. Right, looks like we got some supplies in this building. Food supplies. He ducked just as I took the shot. So I can see in the bottom right there it says hunted.
Shit,
So
they're headed this way. What should we do?
well, defend ourselves would be. I think it's just this guy, isn't it?
Clear on this side.
Alright, I think we've pretty much wiped those out. Yeah, I should have still been up there. There's actually a Kingslayer file I need up there. Can I climb? Right, let's check out this building for the Kingslayer file.
Oh yeah, Yuri. How long has that guy been hanging there?
Yo no sé, amor. Maybe 12 hours?
Is he still alive? Check if he's breathing.
Ah, él está muerto. He's dead. He must have choked to death under that hood. Look at that boner.
Mierda, I told you the hood was too tight.
That's a big boner. I'm taking his pants off.
Yuri.
Ay, are you jealous of a corpse, bizcocho?
What the hell, Yuri?
Whoa, ooh. This dead guy cock stinks like shit. And he could have learned some grooming or something, but damn. It's like a chorizo that got rolled around in dog hair.
Will you help me cut him down already?
Or like somebody peeled a banana, covered it in butterscotch and, whoops, rubbed it on the barbershop floor.
Yuri, knock it off.
Oh, it's starting to sag. Now it looks like a toucan that hasn't shaved for a month.
Amor, por favor, get your face out of there.
Not really sure the relevance of that. Santa Blanca Chief Torturers, the Yuri and El Pelito get into a lover spat over a man they just killed. Yeah, so that's not really relevant to anything, but anyway, yeah, we got 1, 2, 3. We've got another 5 files to find in this province. All right. I don't know if there's much else here except for the chopper, and then we'll be taking that south, I think. And that's kind of north. Yeah, don't think there's going to be much else to find here. There's the chopper across the way. So we need to get down here without dying. That's all right. So different intel here that we picked up. Got some skill points. Pretty good.
I got it. I'll fly.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be heading south. Around to this area here. It's now possible to select a specific time of day from the TAC map when playing solo. I'm just going to leave it to what it's doing at the moment. Like, our soldiers haven't actually slept, so they're probably pretty knackered. They probably do need to rest. We've got a map, we can actually see it's now 25 past 11 at night.
We got hostiles in the area. Narco with a damn minigun there by the airstrip.
Let's take a quick look.
The drone is up. I see a second target. Tango number 3.
Yeah, so there are actually more than... Could be somebody in the building as well.
That makes 5.
Where's the guy with the minigun? Oh, didn't mean to do that. I mean, Christ, he's right there.
I'm moving to position. Moving to a good sight line. I've got the target. Say the word. Engaging tangos. Got one.
Job well done. We've got some supplies, so this is gasoline. And we've got some on the inside here, so let's take a look. So this looks like, yeah, a small outpost building. We've got a bed in here, so they're obviously sleeping here. Looks like, is this ammunition or something, this one? Oh, medical supplies. Yeah, pretty simple outpost. Alright, this looks like a side mission. Is this, we also have something else in here. Let's take a look. What is this?
I think with all their money, the cartel would make it
Skill point. Right, there's some, it says here that there's something else. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is on the inside. Gasoline. Alright, I'm not going to take that mission. What is that mission? Just steal the plane. I'll tell you what, let's take a look. This mission will give us 2,000 gasoline. Is that right? Just stealing this plane will give me 2,000 gasoline. I'm not really sure where I actually go with the plane. This could lead to my death, but it is coming close to the end of the stream, so let's give it a go and see what this mission is. I feel like I want to keep this as realistic and immersive as possible. I'm not sure if they would just go out of their way to steal a plane in the middle of trying to get this mission done. But it's the end of the stream, and just as a one-off, I'm going to do it because I haven't played any side missions in this game yet, so we'll see what happens. So we are actually that's a separate thing there. That's a separate thing. Okay, let's where is the... Is it this one? Stop and tag the Santa Claus. No. So where is the airfield? Because I feel like I've just kind of gotten rid of... I feel like I've kind of just gotten rid of that for a minute. That's not the airfield. That's a separate mission. Is this it? No, that's a side mission. Right, I don't know if I'm being like really stupid here, but I can't see the... That's another side mission. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go with this plane. Because now it's just telling me to stop the convoy. Right, let's get... Sorry about this, I'm just going to get out of here and just see... Mission nearby, gasoline air transport. Right, click that. Right, steal a plane.
I'm good, crank it.
Take the plane to the rebel-held airport. Right, so I guess it's... If I go on the map... Right, it's here. Okay, so here it is. And this is going to take us down to... it looks like another kind of like little outpost area, so let's go for it. Holding control, right, okay. Wow, that was... Well, it looks like it's kind of frozen. That's not great. Well, I don't know if it's just my screen or whether this is transferring over to the video here, but it's, yeah, it seems to have frozen, so that's a shame. And I'm not really sure when the autosave kicks in here, so hopefully it's autosaved, because I haven't actually saved it at all since I started this, so hopefully, yeah, it's just completely frozen. So that was a mistake, taking the side mission. I'll wait for another second and just see if it catches up, but if it doesn't, then that's the end of this particular episode, and hopefully at the start of the next one we'll be able to pick up where we left off. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna pick up, so alright, well, I'm gonna leave it there. So if you've been watching this, thanks a lot for doing that, and yeah, we'll finish the stream there on this crash. What a sad way to finish. And hopefully, as I say, the autosave has been kicking in, because I'm not really sure how far back this will set me. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.